Okay. Yes, it says we are live, so very nice. So first thing we need to do is we have to find about whether the teacher is correct or not. So what do you feel about this teacher?
Which teacher you mean?
The person who is talking to you. From the Vedanta book perspective, is the teacher qualified? Or where do you think that qualification is not there? And what should the teacher work on?
Based on the first chapter that we have gone through, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah, 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 yeah. First we have
yeah,
to set that up.
based on the whatever we have went through,
Yes.
I don't see any gap actually. You're really driving, at least from my point of view, for me, mm, it is very good for me. Yeah.
Okay. Now there are four qualities of a teacher. Guru Lakshana. So let's go by that. So I think it is verse number 34 in your book.
Yeah.
Shrotriyaha avrijjinaha akama hataha ya brahma vittamaha brahmani uparataha shantaha निरिन्दनः इव अनलः अहेतुक दयासिन्धुः बन्धुः अनात्मतां सताम्. So let's break it one by one. श्रोत्रियः अवृज्जिनः अकामहतः यः. What it means is one who has the knowledge of the scriptures. Avrijjinaha is sinless. Akama hataha yaha. He doesn't have kama, meaning sensual feelings. And you have seen that the person doesn't have. It's not just uh, you feel, I think so. No, you have seen that the person doesn't have. Brahma vittamaha, who has a full knowledge of the Supreme. Brahmani uparataha shantaha. So we have understood what is the meaning of Shanta also. And he is Brahmani Uparataha. He is always abiding in that Shanta. Nirindhanaha Iva Analaha. That is, he has removed the fuel of the fire. Ahetuka Daya Sindhuhu. Ahetuka is a person doesn't seek a reason to help anybody in distress. Sindhu is a river. Daya is mercy, so ocean of mercy or river of mercy for anyone. Bandhuhu ana 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 matam satam is a intimate friend and who is very humble and very good. These are the four qualities which is a must before we start on the second chapter or second thing. So what do you think? And don't tell me that you satisfy all the four. You have to give me when have you found it out, what instance did you find it, and how much is it fitting.
That is Srihari. I have already given him.
Oh, is it okay? So we'll go one by one. I mean, the qualities have to be the four qualities. So
Yes.
first one is Srotriyo, right? Srotriyo means, I mean, who who listens, who pays attention to the listening part, or what
No,
exactly is it?
Shruti actually, that is become Shrotriya, that is one who knows the scriptures, scriptural
Oh, is it?
references. Avrijanaha means sinless. Akama hataha yaha means one who has established in non-sensuality. These
Yeah.
are the three things in one.
Hmm. So during our various discussions, Vilas, at least I may not be able to comment on the Avrijanaha because I'm not much associated to, but the other parts where you have quoted many scriptural references and as well as um, there is no desire for anything. Okay, let's say it doesn't matter for you. You go in train or you go in a luxury car or something like that. So there are various instances where we had such discussions, and then you had exhibited that kind of quality where I was able to understand that. Okay, yes.
Okay, good. Next. Eh,
Brahma Vittama means who is
who has experienced the Brahman?
yeah. I mean that is I think so. That is clear. I think
Okay.
if not, no, you would not be able to guide us at least. I mean to such an extent that we are here to seek your support.
Okay, good. Then Brahmani Uparataha Shantaha.
Shantaha, yes. I'm trying to recollect um the instances where I have experienced that. May not be personal, but official reasons. I think I have seen. I have seen that you are very shanti. I mean,
Okay. So,
no, the shantam. Actually, the shantam is seen in your face. This is what I want to tell you.
okay,
I can feel or I can see the shantam or that thing in your face, in your eyes.
okay,
Yeah.
good. Nirindhanaha Iva Analaha. Devoid of fuel, the fire doesn't exist. So, do you feel like that?
Like what?
There is no fuel. What is the fuel? Is the karma is the fuel. Okay, karma is the sensuality. Need not be sexuality. It is sensuality where the person holds on to it, meaning he desires. So it's like a person who has removed that fuel itself. There is no fuel. So there cannot be any fire. So when you see a person, you don't see any fire in him, like fire and fury.
Okay.
If you see some people, you can literally make out that they are in fire, meaning they want something. For everything, they will have some expectations.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I mean at least that is not there with you for sure. Yes.
Okay, and ocean of, or rather Daya Sindhu is a river. So like a river which is having mercy to give water, you are able to see that this person is always willing to help anyone on the path of spirituality.
Yeah, there is no doubt about it.
And he is a bandhu and an intimate friend who is very good and humble.
No, everything is fitting the criteria. That's what I said. I mean, I'm unable to get.
No, no. This is like before you take the journey, you first check whether the boarding pass is correct, the flight you're taking is correct, the destination is correct, right?
Already that phase has passed by. I feel last time.
No,
That's the reason I'm eager and I'm seeking for the Vivekachudamani classes.
no, I agree with you, but this is a must.
Okay.
Why I'll tell you. See, yesterday we forgot all those nine things, right?
Okay.
So if it was there, see, the Guru had, let us take the Guru and Shishya as an example. The Guru had explained about what is Viveka, what is Vairagya, what is Shama, what is Dama, Uparati, Titiksha, Samadhana, Shraddha, and Mumukshatva, all nine. Now, by the time we reached the second chapter, we forgot. So, don't you think so? There is a flaw in the teaching by the Guru.
Must be the flaw in the disciple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the next verse is on the disciple. So, I'm going to come to that. The very next verse is that. So, it says, Tamaradhya Gurum Bhaktya Prava Prasharya Sevanaihi Prasannanam Tam Anuprapya Prichet Gnat Gnatavyam Atmanaha. So, such a guru, when worshipped with devotion, Prahva is humility, and then you have this Prashraya is surrender, Sevanaihi is service, Prasannam Tam Anuprapya. Prasanna is very pleased. Tam anuprapya, that you should go and approach him. Prichet gnatavyam atmanaha. And you should ask him to explain what needs to be known so that one will not forget. So, but it was forgotten. What do we do?
Maybe the words are forgotten, but the concept, I think it was understood.
No, it should be not like that, Srihari. It should be in everything after we speak, you should be able to apply the Viveka, Vairagya, Shama, Dama, Uparati, Titiksha, Samadhana, Shraddha, and Mumukshatva. That is the role of the Guru, because he is giving light. It is not, he is just, giving a information or just a knowledge. See, then he becomes a upadhyaya. He doesn't become a guru. There's a difference between upadhyaya and a guru. Upadhyaya is a person who will just give information and some knowledge. But guru is a person who will walk on the path along with the disciple. So that is the reason I wanted to find out whether there is a flaw in the guru. Now you can't say there is a flaw in the Shishya, because Shishya is coming there because he knows there is a flaw in him, not because of anything else. So that was the thing. Anyway, so now you mean to say I fit everywhere?
Yeah, 100% mark for you.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So now let's start on the 67, irrespective of whatever it is. Okay. So he had asked this beautiful questions, right, in the previous 7 questions by the Shishya. So now he is going to reiterate and answer one by one. So yah tvaya adya kritah prashnah variyan shastra vinmatah sutra prayo nigudhartho ज्ञातव ज्ञातव्यश्च मुमुक्षुभिः यः त्वया अद्य कृतः प्रश्नः. The questions what you have raised today are variyan shastra vinmatah, excellent and accepted by the shastras. Sutra prayo nigudhartho, being aphoristic. Sutra is aphorisms, and nigudhartho, niguda is deep in meaning. Jnatavyascha mumukshubhihi, they are fit to be known who would like to know. Then he says the next one, Shrinushu avahitah vidvan ya maya samudiryate tat yetat shravanat sadyah bhavabandhat vimokshye. Shrinushu is shrunu, that is to hear. Shrinu means attention. Shrunushu is complete attention. You give your attention to the Guru. Don't object yourself other than the Guru objecting you. So you surrender to the Guru. Shravanat, as a result of listening, you will gain. So he says, Shrinushu avahitah vidwan. Listen attentively, O learned one. Yat maya samudiryate, to what I shall be explaining to you. Tat yetat shravanat sadyah. Sadhya is immediate. Listening to it, you shall immediately able to bhava bandhat vimokshaye, be liberated from the bondage of samsara. Now that is the question to both of you, is if you keep on listening to me, will that take you to the path to liberation? You might say yes or whatever. So hold on, you don't have to answer now, you can answer it tomorrow after you reflect, because there are a lot of these things which again comes up. Mokshasya hetuhu. Hetu is cause. In order to bring the moksha, pratamaha nigatyate, the first consideration is vairagyam atyantam anitya vastushu, extreme detachment from finite objects of sensual enjoyment. Atyantam, that is whatever we are close with. Anitya, that is impermanent. Vastushu, vastu is objects. So we have an attachment towards the objects. Now we have to go with detachment with those objects. What are the detachment? What is the attachment we have? The attachment to the seeing, the attachment to the hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, and thinking. Tatah shamaha cha api damaha titiksha. Then shama is calmness brought about. How did we bring about shama yesterday? Again, if you have to refer to the chat, then it is not good.
I will let
The
Srihari
defect.
answer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The defects part. Sama is getting rid of the defects, understanding the defects, and then getting rid of
Okay, I
the,
think
the defects that are.
yes,
Yeah.
I think, or rather, I will request you that during your work also you have to keep on applying Viveka, Vairagya, and all that, Shama Dhamma. Otherwise, it just becomes theory. The reason I'm telling you is that you will not be able to see the divine, or you will not be able to see the Atma, Prajna in you. You will be knowing it very well as far as the Vivekachudamani goes, but not really experience it. So that's my request.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, we can again go back and look at it. I have no problem to do it again. But this is a must.
Yeah.
As long as we are following the Vedanta from Shankara, this is going to be a very difficult if you don't know this. So we need to do something.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
the sooner we do, you will not, what I can say, you will not get blame. So we'll again cover it in a second. Shama is removing the sense objects from the senses by observing the defect. The defect here is that what you want, you will not be able to see. You will see both whatever you don't want and also what you want. So you will get sight in that way, sound in that way, taste in that way, touch in that way, thoughts in that way, smell in that way. Okay, so this is called as Shama. Dhamma is to turn back the sense objects from the senses. The 10 senses is like we spoke about a desert and you have seen a mirage. So there is a lake. So all these objects look like that mirage on the lake where the senses try to catch them, but they cannot. So now what you're doing is you are turning away from these sense objects, and then when you start turning away from that lake, you will find that lake also following you. That shows that you are now in control of the senses. So that is Dhamma. Uparati is freeing the thoughts of the influence of objects, where the mind always tries to catch hold of the object. So that is called as self-withdrawal. So you are keeping these guys in their own places as Shama. And that is the reason you have Shama and Dhamma. So whenever it goes out, you are bringing it back and putting it back into Shama, because you are observing again and again and again, because there is a defect in that. And Titiksha is, you have Sahana. Sahana means endurance. There will be suffering and sorrows because you are not allowing the senses to go in search of the sense objects. So you'll have tremendous suffering. So you're going to endure through sight, sound, taste, touch, smell, and thoughts. So you'll have two things happening. So you'll struggle to redress them by going and getting them what they are asking you to do, the senses, or an anxiety to take revenge. So you are trying to free yourself from that. It is called Titiksha. And Shraddha is, you have the scripture references, you go by what the Guru says, and you know what you're seeing through senses and sense perceptions are not the reality. So you are trying to avoid the extreme view of the senses and coming and trying to understand the Atma in you, that is the Shraddha. Samadhanam is that you are trying to establish yourself in the Brahman's consciousness in all conditions. So instead of going from body, mind, intellect, you are going from body, mind, intellect, Atma, you are going from Atma itself. So the other three people have to now report to the Atma to begin with. Then you can experience the Brahman. So you are not allowing the Chittasya Lalanam, that is, it oscillates between the Raga and Dvesha. If it is getting what it is getting, it gets into Raga. If it is not getting what it is not getting, it gets into Dvesha. Mumukshatva is the, you are not having the Ahankara, so that is Ahankaradi Dehantan Bandha अज्ञान कल्पितान स्वस्वरूप बोधेन मोक्तुम इच्छ मुमुक्षुतः. So there's the ego sense to the body idea. All of these bondages, whatever we talk about body, mind, intellect, is these bondages are due to ignorance. So once you have swaswarupa bodhena moktumicha, that is when you want to free of yourself of this bondage to see one's own real nature, that is called as mumukshatva. So these are the things which should not be forgotten at any given point in time.
Yep.
Okay, so don't forget, because again he brings it here. See, our friend Shankara is not allowing us to move further. So we have to keep on going back. So we did the shunu, and then we, okay. Tatah shamacha api damaha titiksha nyasaha prasakta akhila karmanam brisham. So nyasaha is sannyasa. Nyasaha itself means renunciation. From prasakta. Prasakta is asakti for oneself. Akhila karmanam brisham. From all selfish act, you're coming out of it. So this is what is the, we are already at 10:04. So should we end and start tomorrow, or shall I continue on this one?
I think we can end here now.
Okay.
So tomorrow can we continue, or?
Lata, would you like to join tomorrow? Tomorrow is Saturday.
Yeah. So if we fix a time early, then I can. Then I will
Same
also
time.
adjust that.
Same time.
Same time. Yeah, fine. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you then.
Thank you.
Bye.